Greetings, friends, and welcome to another edition of Sefer Moments. I'm Dr. Stephen Pidgeon. Today is February 26th, 2018, and I wanted to take a few minutes today to announce the introduction of something we're very excited about here at the Sefer Publishing Group. It's the book of Josephus, Antiquities. And many of you have heard of Josephus in your travels and in your walks. Of course, he's an important historian who lived around the time of the destruction of the Second Temple. He was actually a Levite. He was actually a Levite intended to be a Kohen, that is a Levite priest. But he ended up as a Roman historian, Flavius Yocephus, Titus Flavius Josephus. And we have taken his work and we've actually adjusted it into two books. The first book we're releasing is, of course, Antiquities. And many of you who have seen Josephus offered in other venues, you'll find quite a fat book, a large book. But this is all of the Antiquities here contained in a book this size. And it goes chapter by chapter. I want to show you some of the publishing on this. We have elected to go with a larger font for easier reading, and I'm going to try to show you some of that here. Try to show you some of what that font looks like. Let's see if we can get it up there where you can just get a focus on that here. You can see that the pages read very well. It's a very well published book. It is sewn signatures in a perfect bind from our printers with a gold stamp on the cover. And it's 1,048 pages. The thing that I like about this version of Josephus, when we started into Josephus, we found that the language there were several problems in the language. One is that it contains, I don't know, thousands of names which are primarily in the Greek. That is to say, they had a Greek tenor to them. But many of those names were names that were also found in the Eth CEPHER, in either Hebraic form or in the transliterated form. So we took all of those names that had been transliterated in the Sefer, and we also transliterated them in our version of Josephus. So this book comports readily and easily with the Eth CEPHER in terms of its transliterated names. Now, in addition to that, if you read most copies of Josephus, you'll find that most translations are in the Old English, consistent with kind of a King James English, with the these, the thous, the thines, and the so forth. All of that has been removed from this text, and this text is much easier to read. The semantics are much cleaner, and so it becomes a very straightforward read. So as I say, we're very, very excited about this book, Josephus. It's part of the Eth CEPHER collection. And it is available to you through the Eth CEPHER website, www.sepher.net, and you can pick it up as part of the Eth CEPHER collection, which includes the Yom Kodesh, or the Torah portion called the Parshat, or the Sitri Torah, or we have a book there called Bereshit, which includes a lot of writings associated with the book of Genesis, and other books that are currently available. Josephus, it's now at its introductory price of $35 in a quality hardbind, beautifully printed on wonderful paper, and it's a fairly large font for ease of reading as well. So with that, blessings to you. Pick up your copy when you can, and we'll see you again soon on Sefer Moments.